Dangerous Elysium, Episode 1. The Start of Love. Liam raced through the dark and twisted forest, using the trees as cover as he fled from the creature pursuing him. The silent moon shone down on the landscape, casting eerie shadows all around him, making it difficult for him to discern what was real and what was just an illusion. He could hear the creature's hot on his heels, and he knew that if he slowed down for even a second, it would be upon him in an instant. Liam sprinted as fast as he could, whispering a desperate appeal under his breath. He implored any higher power that might be listening to come to his aid, to shield him from whatever was pursuing him. His heart throbbed in his chest, and he fought to regain his breath, panting in short, jagged bursts as he pushed himself to increase his pace. He could feel his legs getting heavy, but he refused to slow down. He was determined to escape the danger that was closing in on him. The only thought on his mind was to get as far away as possible, and so he ran with all his might. His eyes fixed straight ahead, not daring to look back for fear of what he might see. But even as he ran, a part of him knew that his luck would soon run out. He was aware that he might not make it, even so refused to give up. He kept running and chanting his desperate plea, hoping against hope that somehow, someway, he would be saved. For some time, he had been ignoring a blazing sensation on his neck that was like a red-hot brand, scorching his skin and sending searing waves of agony through his body. However, he didn't dare waste a single moment trying to ease it. And so he disregarded the pain, focusing instead on his escape. He was aware that the entity pursuing him was persistent, its unwavering resolve matched only by its lethal purpose. The mere thought of what it might do to him if it caught up was enough to make his blood run cold. With a surge of adrenaline, he pushed himself to run faster, his feet pounding against the forest floor as he darted between the trees. The world around him became a blur, his focus solely on putting as much distance between himself and the relentless pursuit behind him. The thudding of his heart in his chest echoed like a war drum, each beat a frantic call to flee, to escape the danger that threatened to consume him. As he ran, the burning pain in his neck only grew more intense, threatening to slow him down. But he refused to give up, refused to let his fear overcome him. With gritted teeth and a steely determination, he pushed on, willing himself to go faster, to outrun the danger that stalked him. The creature chasing him didn't appear to be of human origin. It advanced with a malevolent elegance, its footsteps noiseless as it approached him. He could feel its breath scorching and labored on the nape of his neck. He was aware that if it managed to capture him, his fate was sealed. But he refused to give up. He was determined to outrun this predator, to escape its deadly grasp. He pushed himself harder, his legs pumping furiously as he raced through the forest. The creature was getting closer, its breath hot on his heels. He could feel its hot breath on his skin as it lunged for him. He could feel its claws tearing at his clothes, but he didn't stop. He kept running, his heart pounding in his chest, his lungs burning for air. As he sprinted through the forest, his mind raced with fear. The thought of being devoured by the creature chasing him, leaving behind nothing but bones, sent shivers down his spine. He could imagine his parents searching for him in vain, never finding closure for his disappearance. The thought of becoming a wandering ghost, forever hunted by his best friend James, filled him with dread. His heart felt like it would burst from the intensity of the fear and adrenaline pumping through his veins. He pushed himself to run faster, driven by the desperation to survive. He couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of the situation, the laughter quickly turning into short sobs. He cursed himself for ever agreeing to come on this trip with James. He had thought it would be a simple ghost hunting excursion, but now it had turned into a desperate fight for survival. Liam found himself running for his life, all because of a foolish incident that happened earlier that week. He had finally mustered the courage to ask out his crush, Lily, only to be rejected in a harsh and humiliating way. Feeling lonely and rejected, he had become vulnerable, and that's when his childhood friend James had taken advantage of his weakened state.